Mm, okay. What was that girl's name? Oh, fake husband. This. What are you yapping about? Okay. What the fuck, that mean? Why Miss TikTok saga and marriage to ex-husband goes massively viral? It's safe to say the feed to video series that originated on TikTok social media an absolute chokehold. An Atlanta area woman's giving massive viral online for this dizzying account of the Lifetime movie sequel Marriage. She says she entered into with a scam artist during the pandemic. The woman posting to account Reese Samtisa has mushrooms abuse on her 52 part. Yes, you read that right. TikTok playlists. TikTok playlists recounting the relation from start to finish. While 50 installments at roughly 10 minutes per video may sound excessive, especially on a short form platform like TikTok. Riso Tisa has had netizens across demographics, countries, and social media platforms absolutely riveted, shooting her to internet stardom in a matter of days. The name of the playlist, Who the Fuck Did I Marry, has appeared in trending and viral section of the digital world, drawing an audience curious about the story that's everybody glued to their phone screens. Hoping to get an understanding of the viral moment without sitting through the feature length playlist, we got you covered. What does the Lulu mean? Whether on TikTok or what does the Lulu mean? Whether on TikTok or text? Here's how to use the slang term. You're delusional. Alright. Not that important.
And welcome. We all know why you're here. You're here for part of the new series that I'm calling Who the Fuck Did I Marry? I'm going to create this playlist series and I'm going to tell the story of how I met, dated, married, and divorced a real pathological liar. This is my introduction slash disclaimer video. First and foremost, I'm going to be truthful, even if it makes me look bad. I'm going to be honest, but I'm also not going to be disrespectful to anyone that was involved. I'm not going to use people's real names because I don't have the to do so, and the sister does not want any sort of litigation. Um, I will tell you off the top, I have a sense of humor and I have sarcasm. So things that you see me laughing at, none of this is funny. But in order to get through it, I have to laugh. If I cry, I cry. I'm human. I'm a woman. This was traumatic. I'm going
Here with the girl.
to do the best I can
When I skip.
to upload as much of the story as I can, because I know people get so annoyed with the follow for part 4, follow me for part 17. I'm just going to do the best I can to keep uploading the videos each at a time. I'm going to go in order from the time we met until the time I got our divorce decree in the mail. So that is a lot of time to cover. Please give me the grace to just get it out. It may not be all in one day, it may not be all in 2 days. But what I can tell you is, even if you don't necessarily see a video,
Cancel.
hi and welcome. We all know why you're here. You're here for part of the one, uploading the videos, upload as much of the story as I can, because I know people get so annoyed with the follow for part 4. So that is a lot of time to cover. Please give me the grace to just get it out. It may not be all in one day, it may not be all in 2 days, but into the playlist titled Who the Fuck Did I Marry? What else do I need to cover ahead of time? Because I feel like
Alright. The woman identified on her TikTok account, Risa Tisa, began posting videos to what turned out to be a 52-part series on February 14 and uploaded the final video in the Who the Fuck Did I Marry playlist 3 days later on February 17. The videos tell in detail the story of Tisa's marriage to a man she alleges was a narcissist and pathological liar, though she acknowledges he was never normally diagnosed as being either. Throughout the series, which matches millions of views per each roughly 10-minute clip, she recounts the entire story of her 5-month marriage, which was allegedly full of Shyamalan-style twists, and turns to her now ex, who, according to her, was a master serial scammer. She later did a roughly 2-hour TikTok live stream talking about the story as well, and uploaded 20 clips of a recording from that event. Since posting her story, her account was blown up to 1.1 million followers and 11.1 million likes across all of her content. The story begins March 20, weeks before America went to its first cover. She says she met her own ex-husband, who she nicknamed Legion, for the story. On Facebook, dating was soon wooed when he took care of a tire that blew on her car on the way to their first date. They both agreed they were looking to find something serious, settle down, and after a few days, Tisa learned that Legion, according to him, was well off financially, having played arena football at one point before moving from California to Atlanta to serve as the VP of a well-known condiment company. What was it? Kraft? Does Kraft make condiments? Haynes? For sure, Haynes. They both agreed they were looking to find something serious. A mere 2 weeks later, COVID lockdown hit, and the two decided to quarantine and test us home together. Legion used his apparent high pay to cover all the household bills, and the following month, and pairs started looking to buy a home together. While Legion always assured her that he had savings and money to pay the down payment relatively expensive home from cash. Multiple attempts go through with the process. Fell through on several different homes, always for different reasons. The same suspicious circumstances all began to occur around a series of cars the couple intended to purchase. The couple fell pregnant within months of meeting, but unfortunately lost the pregnancy soon after. So they got married in January of 22. In the following months, Tuts found out through some digging that Legion was not the VP of the condiment company or a former arena football player. He had falsified legal documents, lied about his social security, created the fake bank statements, had even been having one-sided conversations with people who were not actually there on the phone in front of her. He also had a criminal record and had lied about his past marriages. Additionally, it is real that Legion has a twin brother who seemingly has a life he has been trying to portray. The pair divorced by June of that year. She says she has since worked on forgiving herself for getting caught up in such situation and believing Legion's many elaborate lies. The saga has since completely blown up in line with citizens comparing it to a riveting television show. Riveting. I just cancelled my Hulu subscription, said a comment on the video in the list. While others said just canceled my Netflix sub and handed my kids a box of Fruit Loops. They're fine till Tuesdays or so. Let's go. Television streaming platform Tubi even commented, starting now, no spoilers, please. Outside of the 52-part playlist, receiving more than 27k likes. A sentiment that teased us Sega is better than anything streaming right now was repeated countless times across her videos, with many people speculating her story would eventually be picked up for a movie or television series, similar to Zola, a movie made in 2021 based on a 148-part Twitter thread posted by dancer Asaya Wells back in 2015. Users also took X, formerly Twitter, to discuss the series. Every time the who the fuck did I marry lady says that will come back later. I don't know. Tisa really just changed the social media game because she got the whole world invested in a 50-part series, approximately 500 minutes of content about her pathological, lying ex-husband, absolute queen. She deserves all the good things, brand deals, and compensation. As for Tisa herself, she appears to still be sharing her stories, interacting with her news reporters. Like many TikTok commenters have said, all we can do is wish her the best.
Like this video is important to give some sort of context so that way when people jump into the series, they kind of can figure out, oh, let me start it.
Big high five if you just started today. Who just started? This is really new, but
The introduction video and then work my way through. A lot of the questions that you all have sent me will be answered when I start and tell the story in order. Everything I'm going to tell you can be verified. There are people in my life who can easily verify, yes, this did happen. Yes, he really did do that. Yes, he said that. Yes, she did go through that. I have no contact whatsoever with my ex-husband in any way, shape, or form. We do not communicate. We do not have mutual friends or anything where we communicate through those people. No contact. I cannot stress that enough because I feel like somebody's going to ask me, do you still talk to him? No. I ain't seen him. I ain't heard from him. I don't want to hear from him. And I will tell the entire story up until the last time I did hear from him and what happened.
it might not be real.
that. Yes, he said that. Yes, she did go through that. I have no contact whatsoever with my ex-husband in any way, shape, or form. We do not communicate. We do not have mutual friends or anything where we communicate through those people. No contact. I cannot stress that enough because I feel like somebody's going to ask me, do you still talk to him? No. I ain't seen him. I ain't heard from him. I don't want to hear from him. And I will tell the entire story up until the last time I did hear from him and what happened. Yeah, this is my story. So, I am just a regular woman who thought she met the one, and I didn't. Most people have never came in contact with a pathological liar. We typically come in contact with like a compulsive liar. It is not the same. A pathological liar has no reason for why they lie. And the lies that they make up, there's no limit to the lie. I was once a psychology major in undergrad. I didn't graduate with a psychology degree, but I'm very comfortable saying that he was a pathological liar. He was a narcissist. And yes, there was some in my opinion, mental health issues going on. Pathological lying part, absolutely. So I want to preface all this by saying, you're going to probably think, what in the world? There's no way this happened. Everything you're going to hear me say actually did happen. I never thought I was going to be in some sort of Lifetime movie, but I was. So, I will read the comments as best I can. Like I said, I think if you allow me to tell the whole story, things will be answered. And sorry, I do talk with my hands. It's a coping mechanism. So if you have
oh my god, how many gigs? Oh. I'll keep watching.
Other than that, let's all take a deep breath, buckle in, because this was a fucking crazy ride. And if you think it's crazy, imagine how I feel as the person who lived it and had no idea what I was dealing with. I thought I knew, but I truly had no idea who the fuck I married. You like how I twisted that? Anyway. All right, y'all. This is the introduction, so welcome. Part 1 will be up shortly. Hi, and welcome. We all know why you're here. Please excuse the hair, but here is part 1 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? So I met my ex-husband around March 4th of 2020. We met on Facebook dating site, and we also matched on Hinge. I did not realize that he was on both under 2 different names. So one was his actual name, and the other one was a variation, like a nickname that he called himself. Different pictures. So it was a running joke between us. Oh, you ain't even recognize that you had matched with me on Hinge. No, I didn't. And also that should have been a red flag. By the way, you will notice in this story, I called it the United Nations of red flags. It is so many red flags that, I mean, you would have thought I was colorblind because I ignored all of them. So, anyway, back to the story. We met around March 4th. We exchanged phone numbers. He called me and we talked on the phone for the first time. In the first phone call, he told me that he had just moved to Georgia from California, from San Diego. His job had transferred him because he was being transferred in as the new regional manager for a major condiment company that is based here in Georgia. I'm not going to say the name. And so we also talked about his childhood. He told me he grew up in Philly. He's from Philly. Both of his parents were deceased. This is the first phone call. Both of his parents were deceased. His father was a Philadelphia police officer. His mom was a teacher. He also told me he briefly lived in Augusta with his family. He had 2 brothers and 2 sisters. He also had 2 half-brothers on his dad's side. First phone call. So I'm just giving you guys the backstory. This was the first phone call we had. So we talked about family. We talked about friends. We talked about our jobs. At the time, I was working at Georgia State Patrol. And he knew this, and he just thought that was like, wow, so you work with troopers all day. Yes, I did. Also in that phone call, he explained to me that he used to play football. He explained that he used to play arena football. I know nothing about arena football. I know about NFL. I know about college. Go Dogs. But I don't know anything about arena football. So he explained to me that he used to play arena football. He used to work at Apple in the off season of arena football. And I remember thinking on that
going on.
phone call, oh, okay, good for you.
Home sweet home.
I don't know anything about arena football, and I believe I did tell him that. I don't know anything about arena football. That'll come into play later on. So he told me, I just moved here. My job is paying for my housing, and they're helping me to look for a house. He was like, I'm in Gwinnett County, but I'm trying to look for a house, ideally in Atlanta, like Brookhaven, Sandy Springs. He was like, I really would like to move out there. And so I thought, that's great. You're looking to get a house. You just moved here. He was like, I don't really know too many people here because I spend all my time at work, and this job is really demanding. So that was our first phone call. We talked more. He talked a lot, which took me by surprise because I'm not really used to men talking more than me. He eventually asked me out on a date. Our first date was set for Saturday, March 7th, 2020. He asked me what was my favorite restaurant. I said Cheesecake Factory. And so we agreed to go out at the Cheesecake Factory in a location that was in between. I lived in Clayton County at the time. He lived in Gwinnett County. I realized that if you don't know anything about Metro Atlanta, that makes no sense. But basically, we lived about 45 minutes apart. So we agreed to meet at the Cheesecake Factory over at Perimeter Mall, which is in the area, Sandy Springs, Dunwoody area. I was excited. Like, I called my friends and was like, I got a date, blah, blah, blah. We'll see how it goes. First conversation was good. Hopefully he looks like his pictures, because, that's always an issue with online dating. Hopefully he looks like his pictures. So on my way to our date, I took 285, and literally right before I got to Boulder Crest, the exit for Boulder Crest, I heard a boom, and I lost control of my car. Thank God that not thank God, but I knew what to do. So I did not crash, but my tire blew out. So I called him, And I said, hey, I'm so sorry, but my tire just blew on 285. I'm slowly making my way off the exit. I believe I pulled into a Chevron gas station. And I said, I got to get this fixed. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm a damsel in distress kind of thing. He kind of paused. He got quiet. And he was like, tell me exactly where you are. Drop your pin. So I dropped the pin. And he came to the gas station. Got out the car. And I was so relieved that he actually looked like his pictures that I was like, oh my God, he's actually attractive. Because he's like 6'4", 6'5". Oh, also, man, I apologize. So let me go back to the first conversation. Let me add something. He did tell me in the first phone call that he was divorced, and that his ex-wife, she had 2 children, a boy and a girl who were teenagers, young adults. I think the girl was about 20. And he said that he had a very close relationship with his stepkids, but that he and his ex-wife had divorced because she cheated on him out in California. And so coming to Georgia was a new beginning for him.
He had kids already? See what happens when I pay attention.
He got quiet and he was like, tell me exactly where you are. Drop your pin. So I dropped the pin, and he came to the gas station. Got out the car, and I was so relieved that he actually looked like his pictures that I was like, oh my God, he's actually attractive. Because he's like 6'4", 6'5". Oh, also, man, I apologize. So let me go back to the first conversation. Let me add something. He did tell me in the first phone call that he was divorced, and that his ex-wife, she had 2 children, a boy and a girl who were teenagers, young adults. I think the girl was about 20. And he said that he had a very close relationship with his stepkids, but that he and his ex-wife had divorced because she cheated on him out in California. And so coming to Georgia was a new beginning for him. She was still out in California. The kids were still out in California. And so, he was like, I can't stand her, but I still want to be in the kids' lives. I have to put that in there because that will come back later. So this is just setting the stage. Again, that first conversation we talked about family, job, friends, how he ended up in Georgia, me being in Georgia, the things that, I would think people talk about in the first conversation. All right, now back to the tire blew out. So he shows up to the gas station. He changes my tire, which I just thought was the sexiest thing in the world. And then he proceeds to say, hey, I found a tire place around the corner. You need to get another tire. Like, you can't drive on this donut. So he followed me to to the tire place, and then helped me get a tire, paid for it. So I was definitely wow.
Okay.
And so the vibe was good. So anyway, I get the tire fixed. We follow each other to the Cheesecake Factory over in Perimeter. We hold hands walking into the Cheesecake Factory. So in my mind, I'm like, this. Oh my God, I had butterflies. That's the look of a woman who had butterflies. So I had butterflies, and we go in. There's a long wait, and so we sit outside and we just talk, and the conversation's great. And this is where he tells me what it is he's looking for. He tells me, I believe at the time he was 42. He was like, I want to get married and it be for real. He's like, my parents were married 40 plus years before my mom passed away. And I want that. I want marriage, family, a house, Like, that is what I want. He's like, I'm as a man, I'm ready to get married, but I want it to be for real, because the first time, it really hurt me when she cheated on me. So he's telling me everything that I wanted to hear.
Thirsty to get married.
And so he was like, what is it that you want? And I said pretty much the same thing. I was like, I'm ready to get married, definitely want to have a family, and I want to marry my best friend. So we both put on the table that we wanted marriage. And this is the end of part 1. Please excuse that. Okay, part 5.
Whoa! What part is this?
Please excuse the hair. But
Part 1?
Here is part 1 of...
No, what happened with other ones?
Okay, part 5. Who the fuck did I marry? So, I'm questioning all this stuff in my head out loud on my audio diaries. And then once again, I'm like, but look at what he's giving you. Like, he's paying. It wasn't a question about money. It was just a question of, are we really about to move into this house? And keep in mind, he's paying all the household bills. He still is. So we were supposed to close before Memorial Day. We didn't. There was an excuse. There was always an excuse with him. Always an excuse. And I didn't know enough about the process to question stuff, because I really wasn't involved the way I should have been. And it was giving me a lot of anxiety. So I'm pregnant with a lot of anxiety. And if I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, I was not expecting that I was probably going to have a healthy pregnancy, because I was stressed. And what I was stressed about is I didn't know what was going on, because I wasn't really involved the way that a normal relationship would be involved. Just being honest. So we did not close. We move now into June. This is now going into June. Around June 5th, I looked at the house again on realtor.com. I don't know what made me do it, other than, and I don't mean to sound super spiritual, I know that people are like, you may or may not believe in God, but I'm telling you, I believe with all my heart, probably the Holy Spirit was like, look at that house on realtor.com. So I looked at the house on realtor.com. This was around June 5th. It showed that the house was off the market. And I remember being like, okay, wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because ex-husband is telling me we're about to close on the house. We're about to close. It's our house. We got furniture, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. He's also telling me that he's been in contact with the realtor, his friend, who was telling him, this is what was happening next. Here's what's going on. So the guy that we initially worked with apparently is completely out of the picture. But again, I was not heavily involved. So I'm just like, let me look at the house. I see it's off market. What the fuck does off market mean? Like, now I'm really freaking out. So it shows the name of the real estate agent for the seller.
So this one?
I don't remember her name. I called her and I said, I said, my husband and I, even though I wasn't married, my husband and I were looking at this house at 123 Main Street. And we really wanted to tour it, but now I'm showing it's off market. Is it not available? Or, I pulled that card and she was like, oh, no, ma'am. The home closed yesterday. It closed June 4th. Again, there are certain dates I just remember.
No way I'm showing
this
one.
It closed June 4th? I was like, really? And she said, yes, ma'am. She was like, my sellers sold the house. And I was like, oh, man, okay. Well, I said, my husband and I really wanted, we love the pictures of it. And we're getting ready to start a family. So I would have loved to have been able to, have the opportunity to see it. I asked her something. I don't remember the specific question I asked her. And I know why I asked the question, because I was anticipating that my boyfriend at the time was going to have some sort of excuse. So I asked her something about the buyers. And I remember, and somehow, again, forgive me, I don't remember the question I asked her. But the answer was that it was an older white couple. Older white couple. So I get off the phone with her. I record an audio diary, and in the audio diary, I specifically say, okay, there is no house. He's going to have to get out of this lie somehow. Because now I realize, at the very least, he was lying about him being the one who was under contract. I knew enough about that. So I was like, what, how was he going to get out of this? Again, I've listened to the audio diary in 2024. I literally said in that audio diary, how is he going to get out of this lie? And I was trying to think of ways on how he's going to do it. And something said to me, because I say it on the audio diary, I said, he's going to say it's a bad deal. And he's going to say he wants to pull out. Y'all keep in mind, I am pregnant. So I had a decision to make. As ugly as this decision was, I made the decision, you're about to have a baby with this man. He's paying all the household bills. Let him get out of the lie. And that's what I did. I purposely made the decision that I knew he was going to come back, and I knew he was going to give me some bullshit on why he couldn't buy the house, because he didn't know that I knew that house is already sold. The house is already sold. And this is the part where I said, I'm gonna be honest, even though it's gonna make me look bad. Because most women in their right mind would have been like, I'm out. And I didn't. So, sure enough, he came home. He didn't really say anything that day. The next day I asked him about the house. And he said, my friend, the realtor, he was like, I'm talking to him because something's going on with the interest rate. And when he said that, I felt so much relief, because I knew that I had been prepared for, he's going to give you some bullshit. So when he said there's something with the interest rate, I said, you know what? If this is literally what I said, y'all. If the interest rate isn't good, then we shouldn't move there. We should probably let this house go. We should cancel whatever furniture we ordered, or, appliances, and let's just look for another house. I said, I would like to be moved before the end of the year. I said, I really don't want to be 9 months pregnant moving into a house. I would like to be done with this before then. And the way I said it was so calm. And he was like, okay. He was like, I'm going to call the friend, the realtor, and tell him I'm backing out of the house. And I'm going to see if I can get my earnest money back. And I remember looking at him. I was standing in the kitchen, and I cocked my head to the side. And I said, okay, get your earnest money back. And let's find another house. And so that's how that first house fell through. So, fast forward, I keep looking at this to see how much time I have, because they only give you 10 minutes. So this is part 5, part 6 is coming up, but Subsequently, what ends up happening the next week, which is mid-June, I was at work, and I started cramping, started bleeding. And at this point, my doctor, I had just had an ultrasound earlier that day. So I went to work because the ultrasound was fine. I went to work and the cramping and the bleeding started, and I started crying because I kind of knew what was going on. And my doctor had called me and told me that when they did the ultrasound, they did not see a heartbeat. So she was like, this pregnancy is not going to be viable. So I'm crying, hysterical, and now we're going to get into part 6. Okay, part 5. Who the fuck did I marry? So I'm questioning all this stuff in my head out loud on my audio diaries. And then once again, I'm like, but look at what he's giving you. Like, he's paying. It wasn't a question about money. It was just a question of, are we really about to move into this house? And keep in mind, he's paying all the household bills. He still is. So we were supposed to close before Memorial Day. We didn't. There was an excuse. There was always an excuse with him. Always an excuse. And I didn't know enough about the process to question stuff because I really wasn't involved the way I should have been. And it was giving me a lot of anxiety. So I'm pregnant with a lot of anxiety. And if I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, I was not expecting that I was probably going to have a healthy pregnancy because I was stressed. And what I was stressed about is I didn't know what was going on because I wasn't really involved the way that a normal relationship would be involved. Just being honest. So we did not close we move now into June. This is now going into June. Around June 5th, I looked at the house again on realtor.com. I don't know what made me do it other than, and I don't mean to sound super spiritual. I know that people are like, you may or may not believe in God, but I'm telling you, I believe with all my heart, probably the Holy Spirit was like, look at that house on realtor.com. So I looked at the house on realtor.com. This was around June 5th. It showed that the house was off the market. And I remember being like, okay, wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because ex-husband is telling me we're about to close on the house. We're about to close. It's our house. We got furniture, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. He's also telling me that he's been in contact with the realtor, his friend, who was telling him, this is what was happening next. Here's what's going on. So the guy that we initially worked with apparently is completely out of the picture. But again, I was not heavily involved. So I'm just like, let me look at the house. I see it's off market. What the fuck does off market mean? Like, now I'm really freaking out. So it shows the name of the real estate agent for the seller.
No.
I don't remember her name. I called her and I said, I said, my husband and I, even though I wasn't married, my husband and I were looking at this house at 123 Main Street. And we really wanted to tour it, but now I'm showing it's off market. Is it not available? Or, I pulled that card. And she was like, oh, no, ma'am. The home closed yesterday. It closed June 4th. Again, there are certain dates I just remember. And I said, oh, it closed June 4th? I was like, really? And she said, yes, ma'am. She was like, my sellers sold the house, and I was like, oh man, okay. Well, I said, my husband and I really wanted, we love the pictures of it, and we're getting ready to start a family, so I would have loved to have been able to, have the opportunity to see it. I asked her something. I don't remember the specific question I asked her. And I know why I asked the question, because I was anticipating that my boyfriend at the time was going to have some sort of excuse. So I asked her something about the buyers. And I remember, and somehow, again, forgive me, I don't remember the question I asked her. But the answer was that it was an older white couple. So I get off the phone with her. I record an audio diary, and in the audio diary, I specifically say, okay, there is no house. He's going to have to get out of this lie somehow. Because now I realize, at the very least, he was lying about him being the one who was under contract. I knew enough about that. So I was like, what, how was he going to get out of this? Again, I've listened to the audio diary in 2024. I literally said in that audio diary, how is he going to get out of this lie? And I was trying to think of ways on how he's going to do it. And something said to me, because I say it on the audio diary, I said, he's going to say it's a bad deal. And he's going to say he wants to pull out. Y'all keep in mind, I am pregnant. So I had a decision to make. As ugly as this decision was, I made the decision, you're about to have a baby with this man. He's paying all the household bills. Let him get out of the lie. And that's what I did. I purposely made the decision that I knew he was going to come back, and I knew he was going to give me some bullshit on why he couldn't buy the house, because he didn't know that I knew that house is already sold. The house is already sold. And this is the part where I said, I'm gonna be honest, even though it's gonna make me look bad, because most women in their right mind would have been like, I'm out, and I didn't. So sure enough, he came home. He didn't really say anything that day. The next day I asked him about the house, and he said, my friend, the realtor, he was like, I'm talking to him because something's going on with the interest rate. And when he said that, I felt so much relief, because I knew that I had been prepared for, he's going to give you some bullshit. So when he said there's something with the interest rate, I said, you know what? If this is literally what I said, y'all. If the interest rate isn't good, then we shouldn't move there. We should probably let this house go. We should cancel whatever furniture we ordered, or appliances, and let's just look for another house. I said I would like to be moved before the end of the year. I said I really don't want to be 9 months pregnant moving into a house. I would like to be done with this before then. And the way I said it was so calm, and he was like, okay. He was like, I'm gonna call the friend, the realtor, and tell him I'm backing out of the house, and I'm gonna see if I can get my earnest money back. And I remember looking at him. I was standing in the kitchen, and I cocked my head to the side, and I said, okay, get your earnest money back, and let's find another house. And so that's how that first house fell through. So fast forward, I keep looking at this to see how much time I have, because they only give you 10 minutes. So this is part 5, part 6 is coming up. But subsequently, what ends up happening the next week, which is mid-June, I was at work, and I started cramping, started bleeding. And at this point, my doctor, I had just had an ultrasound earlier that day. So I went to work because the ultrasound was fine. I went to work and the cramping and the bleeding started, and I started crying because I kind of knew what was going on. And my doctor had called me and told me that when they did the ultrasound, they did not see a heartbeat. So she was like, this pregnancy is not going to be viable. So I'm crying, hysterical, and now we're going to get into part 6. Okay, part 5. Who the fuck did I marry? So I'm questioning all this stuff in my head out loud on my audio diaries. And then once again, I'm like, but look at what he's giving you. Like, he's paying. It wasn't a question about money. It was just a question of, are we really about to move into this house? And keep in mind, he's paying all the household bills. He still is. So we were supposed to close before Memorial Day. We didn't. There was an excuse. There was always an excuse with him. Always an excuse. And I didn't know enough about the process to question stuff because I really wasn't involved the way I should have been. And it was giving me a lot of anxiety. So I'm pregnant with a lot of anxiety. And if I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, I was not expecting that I was probably going to have a healthy pregnancy because I was stressed. And what I was stressed about is I didn't know what was going on because I wasn't really involved the way that a normal relationship would be involved. Just being honest. So we did not close we moved now into June. This is now going into June. Around June 5th, I looked at the house again on realtor.com. I don't know what made me do it other than, and I don't mean to sound super spiritual. I know that people are like, you may or may not believe in God, but I'm telling you, I believe with all my heart, probably the Holy Spirit was like, look at that house on realtor.com. So I looked at the house on realtor.com. This was around June 5th. It showed that the house was off the market. And I remember being like, okay, wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Because ex-husband is telling me we're about to close on the house. We're about to close. It's our house. We got furniture, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. He's also telling me that he's been in contact with the realtor, his friend, who was telling him, this is what was happening next. Here's what's going on. So the guy that we initially worked with apparently is completely out of the picture. But again, I was not heavily involved. So I'm just like, let me look at the house. I see it's off market. What the fuck does off market mean? Like, now I'm really freaking out.
Oh, so it
shows the name of...
I'm so dumb. Go into this game.
Okay, so this is part 6 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? So, where we left off. So, obviously, my doctor had called and told me there was no heartbeat. The pregnancy was not viable at that point. And I was cramping and spotting at work.
It's so
I went
loud.
to my best friend's office and immediately started crying. She was like, what's going on? And I said, I told her what the doctor said. And she grabbed her keys, grabbed her purse, and was like, let's go. I'm taking you home. On my way home, I called my boyfriend and told him what the doctor said. And he was like, I'll meet you at home. So he was coming from Duluth, went straight home. And so about 24, 48 hours later, I had a doctor's appointment. And my doctor gave me 3 options. First option, let everything happen naturally, your body will expel the fetus on its own. Second option, you can take a pill which will induce expelling the fetus at home. The pill basically will cause you to contract and expel. The third option was to go into the hospital and do a D&C. I did not want to do a D&C because I did not want to be in a hospital with COVID going on. And for whatever reason, I did not do the option of let it happen naturally. So I chose to do the pill. His birthday was June 17th. My ex's birthday was June 17th. So the decision was made, we're going to celebrate his birthday that day, go out to eat. And then that night I would take the pill because we both were off from work the next 2 or 3 days. So went out to eat to try to celebrate as best we could, and then took the pill that night. That night was the most traumatic, excruciating pain I've ever put my body through. I do not recommend any woman, if prayerfully you don't have to go through that, but I don't recommend taking that pill. If you don't have to, don't do it. I spent the whole night in the bathroom just crying in so much pain. They gave me a narcotic. I couldn't take it because I found out I was allergic to it, so it was causing me to like projectile vomiting. It was a mess. So, and he was right there. You know, he was scared that he needed to take me to the ER. But in the morning, the pain kind of subsided. So about 72 hours later, I had another doctor's appointment where the purpose of this appointment was to do an ultrasound to see if everything had passed. Everything did not pass. So because of that, my doctor was like, we're going to have to do a D&C. My D&C was scheduled for the first week of July. My boyfriend, my ex, was going to take me. That was always the plan. 2 days before my procedure, he comes home and tells me that he is up for promotion. He's up to be promoted to VP. Because of this, the president of the company, is coming in, and it was going to be this huge business meeting he had to go to. The business meeting was scheduled for the day of my surgery. And so I'm throwing a fit because I was like, you there's no way you can do that meeting. Like, I need you to take me to the hospital and all this other stuff. And so he offered to have his sister take me to the hospital. Apparently his sister lived in Douglasville. Okay. I was like, no, because I've never met her. Like, I'm not having a stranger take me to the hospital. No, this is a private situation. I don't want to do that, blah, blah, blah. So my aunt had offered to take me, and then my friend who took me home from work had offered to take me. Okay. So at that point, we get into an argument because he's like, my sister is, you're family, so why can't she step in? And I was like, nah, because I don't know her. Period. I don't know her. So my friend offers to take me to the hospital because I was all distressed that he's saying he has a business meeting and he can't take me. So I remember being on I-75 on the connector on the phone with her crying because I was so embarrassed that he wasn't going to be the one to take me and that I was needing to rely on someone else to take me to the hospital in order to get a D&C done. And she was really great. She was like, girl, this is why you have a village. Like, it's okay. Things happen. The world is crazy right now. I will take you. You're going to be okay. So he did not take me to the hospital for my D&C. My friend did. She could not stay because of COVID protocol. So when they wheeled me into pre-op after I got checked in, I texted him and was just letting him know, hey, here's the update. I'm about to, I'm in pre-op. They're going to get me prepared to go back to the surgical ward or whatever. And the response I got was from his new executive assistant named David. Now, when he told me he was up for the promotion, he did tell me that part of getting this new job would be that he would get an executive assistant named David. And he did tell me, I'm going to make sure that I inform David if you get
Jesus.
this number, meaning for me, pull me out of the meeting, because my fiance's having a procedure done and I'm picking her up, so it's important that you come get me if it's something serious. So I text him. David responds. He said, yeah, Mr. Blah Blah told me that you are having a procedure done. If you need me to get him, I can go get him. He's in a meeting. Just let me know what you need. And I just said, no, don't bother him. I'm just giving an update that they're about to take me back. And David responds and says, I'm so sorry you're going through this. Please let me know if there's anything I can do. So I have the procedure. I wake up and I am now in recovery. I should be in recovery 45 minutes up to an hour and a half. I wake up, first thing I ask,
let's go easy peasy.
Where is so-and-so? The nurse, who was so sweet, she was like, everything went well.
Super wow.
You're doing great. She said, we spoke to my fiance. He's on his way.
I got that.
I said, okay. I kind of dozed back out, but I could still hear everything that was going on. I just could not keep my eyes open to save my life. So I hear her talk to the other nurse, and that's when she said, Dr. So-and-so called her fiance, and his executive assistant picked up. And the executive assistant said that he was in a business meeting, and that, you could relay to him what you need to say, and he'll tell the fiance. And my doctor was like, hell no, HIPAA, I need to speak to him. So apparently my fiance called the doctor back about 30 minutes later, and the doctor informed him she'll be ready to be discharged in about an hour. You can make your way and come pick her up. He said he was on his way. He was on his way from Duluth to Atlanta, which is not a huge distance, but the time of day, one thing about Atlanta, there's always traffic. So he should have been there within the hour. I should have only been in recovery an hour and a half. Let's go to the next part. Okay, so I just want to clear up some things that I realized.
Which one was that?
Kind of creating some confusion. So just allow this video to serve as a stop sign. Let's clarify. First of all, the story, background. He was born in Philly, raised in Philly, and moved to Augusta. Story is that he moved to Augusta for high school. After high school, he went to college at San Diego State. Enjoyed San Diego State, stayed in San Diego for quite a while.
Okay, this sounds right.
Got married out in California, had a house in California, played arena football out in California. But his family was back here in Augusta, Georgia. He still had a lot of family up in Philly, but for the most part, he had a sister in Augusta, he had a sister in Douglasville, he had a brother in Baltimore, he had another brother in Philly, and he had a brother in Nashville. So I just want to clarify that in terms of not the demographics, but the geography. Born in Philly, came to Augusta for high school, went to San Diego State for college, played football, stayed at San Diego, got married out there, but still had quite a bit of family here in here in Georgia. He also had a sister, I think I said, who lived in Douglasville. I have physically met his aunt who lived in Augusta. I've met his brother who lives in Augusta. I have spoken on FaceTime with a brother who lives in Baltimore. And then I will demonstrate how he used to talk to the brother that lives in Philly. That's coming up. You haven't missed that. In terms of the proposal, you did not miss the story of the proposal. I simply didn't want to share it because it was embarrassing. Basically, he gave me 3 ring options. We went to a jeweler at the Mall of Georgia.
Oh,
He had me pick out 3 rings. I told him which one I liked the most because I knew it wasn't a romantic proposal at all. I knew which ring I liked the most. I told him which one. He basically said, when I'm ready, I'll give you the ring and I'll propose. Fast forward about, I guess it was summer because I was actually pregnant when the ring came. We were sitting at the dinner table. He took the ring box out of his pocket, slammed it on the dinner table, and I was like, what is this? He was like, open it. I opened it. Inside was the ring that I had wanted, that I had chosen at the jeweler. And he was like, all right, so this means that you're going to be my wife. I was pregnant. So, again, when I asked y'all to give me grace, it's because there are certain things that's just like, girl, what was you thinking? Trust me. There's no excuse. So there was never a, will you marry me? It was more of a, we're living together, we're having a baby together, we need to get married, because the backstory also was that his dad was a retired police officer, but at one point his father was a pastor. So he could quote the Bible like nobody's business, as we all know, so can Lucifer. But anyway, he could quote the Bible like no one's business. And so that's how we ended up engaged. And I was wearing a ring. I will find a picture and I will try to post it. But I was wearing the ring. Don't worry, there's more to that story as well. So just wanted to clarify some things for the people who were like, wasn't it weird that he had a sister?
Oh my god.
Lived close, but he's from Philly, so I just wanted to definitely bring clarity to what he told me.
You know what that is? What is it?
Was the backstory. Born in Philly, came to Augusta for high school, went to California for college, played football at San Diego State, played football and arena football, worked at Apple, and then joined the condiment company in California, who then transferred him back to Georgia. He was married in California, and he told me he got divorced in California. That is important as well. That will come up again later. And so the ex-wife, at this point in time, at the time that I'm telling you, part 7, which is the last video I just posted, the ex-wife lived in California with her 2 kids, his 2 stepkids. The 2 stepkids were 17 and 20 or 21.
Damn.
But they were that age group. And he was saying that he was very close with them, so he wanted to keep a tight relationship with them. And he talked to them, if not every day, every other day. When I say, when I say this, I need y'all to understand. When I say that he talked to someone, it means that he was on the phone in front of me talking to the person. I hope that, because I will touch back on this. He was on the phone in front of me talking to the person. So he talked to his siblings every day. He talked to his aunt almost every day. He talked to his family the way I talk to my family almost every day. And again, I will demonstrate how he used to do the phone calls. I will also demonstrate how he used to do the work phone calls, because he called me every single day.
Oh my god.
And he would talk to people while he was on the phone with me. And I could hear people in the background. But that's a whole nother part. So Then, buckle your seats. I promise I'm reading your comments, I'm reading your questions, but I wanted to bring this video just to clarify some stuff. Hopefully, this helps.
Nice. So
Honestly,
smart.
I know people are fascinated by this, but more than anything, I hope that there's a woman watching this and she's saying to herself, okay, it's time for me to ask some questions. That's my hope.
Uh-oh.
Part 7. Who the fuck did I marry? So, I should have been in recovery at Northside Hospital for about at most an hour and a half.
No, I lost
I
it.
ended up being in recovery between 3 to 3.5 hours. The nurses kept calling my ex, asking what's the status, because they were actually getting ready to do a shift change. So they kept calling, asking what's the status? What's the status? Like, where are you? I want to say that they called a total of 3 times and they spoke to him twice. So at this point, I knew that they were all. Part 7. Who the fuck did I marry? So I should have been in recovery at Northside Hospital for about at most an hour and a half. Subsequently, I ended up being in recovery between 3 to 3.5 hours. The nurses kept calling my ex, asking what's the status, because they were actually getting ready to do a shift change. So they kept calling, asking what's the status? What's the status? Like, where are you? I want to say that they called a total of 3 times and they spoke to him twice. So at this point, I knew that they were all like, where's her fiance? Like, what is going on? He said he was stuck in traffic, and so he was making his way there. He eventually did get to Northside Hospital, and they wheeled me down, because again, he couldn't come in, just because of the protocols. So when I got in the car, and I'm in pain, but yet drugged up, couldn't keep my eyes open, couldn't really, I was just out of it. But I remember him calling my aunt and my mother and letting them know I picked her up, we're on the way home, let me get her settled, and then I'll give you guys an update. I remember that. What I did not know was that he had texted my aunt and my mom and asked them to not bother me for like a week. Like, just please don't reach out to her. Let her just rest. I am from New Jersey. I am from an African American family. You don't tell my black mama or my black aunt that, please don't bother her for a week. I didn't know this at the time, but I'm just interjecting that part. I'm trying to stay in the timeline, but he did apparently do that, and my aunt was like, "Why will fuck you up?" Anyway, so go home. He waits on me hand and foot. I recover. Just needed about 24 to 48 hours to just get my mind right. During this time, in between when the house in Douglasville fell.
What am I not looking at?
Fell through. We had not talked about a house. So I guess it was about a week later, after the DNC, he decides that, do you want to start looking for a house again? Excuse me, I have hiccups, y'all. Do you want to start looking for a house again? Because of what happened with the house in Douglasville, I felt like I was smarter this time to say, I want to be involved in every aspect.
They look the same.
I don't know what the fuck happened with that house in Douglasville, but what I do know is that he lied to me. I didn't know then what I know now. I just knew he lied about I knew he lied about being under contract. So I told him, I said, I don't want to work with your friend who I've never met, never talked to. I know that he has talked to him because he's talked to him in front of me. And I'm going to demonstrate on one of the videos how he used to do his phone calls. Don't worry, it's coming. So we found a new real estate agent.
This way? Oh shit.
Guy. His name was Scott. I am using his name. Really nice guy. And we told him what the budget was. And Scott was like, okay, when you guys are ready, we can start looking at houses. Try to look for houses that are empty because you can actually tour those. If it's a house where someone's already living in there, chances are it's going to be a virtual tour because of COVID. So I found a house that I absolutely, in total, we must have looked at about 15 houses. But I found a house in Smyrna that I absolutely loved. We toured the house. Everything about this house was perfect. The house was listed for $699,000. It was a brand new construction build. The only issue was that the basement was not finished, and he wanted the basement to be his man cave. Again, I went with him to tour this house, so this was already feeling very different than the situation in Douglasville, because we did not actually tour the Douglasville house. We only did a FaceTime virtual tour. This house in Smyrna, we toured. We toured this house more than once, and it was gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. So
in color.
We talked about it. He said that he had the money. Again, the price was $699. He said he felt comfortable putting in an all-cash offer. If you remember on the videos before, he told me he had money in his savings from when he played football. So when he said an all-cash offer, even I knew, you got that kind of money, like where you can cut a cashier's check for $699,000, and he told me he did. He had money in savings from when he played football, and he was very comfortable.
Get it.
Cash for this home. So the real estate agent Scott sent over the paperwork. The paperwork was sent in both of our names. It was sent to my email.
Why?
That I changed after Douglasville. Everything gets sent to me, and then I will be sure that he signs it. So he sent it to me. I looked over the offer. We were going to put in an all-cash, full-price offer with a request to have the basement finished. Also, we were requesting for the seller to give us an answer within 24 hours. We were requesting a quick closing. These are just some of the things I remember. I remember 24 hours, like I didn't want to wait on, y'all think about it. 24 hours, let us know if you're accepting the offer or not. And then also a quick closing because it was a new construction. So we didn't have to wait for the current tenant. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I watched in our bedroom as he pulled it up because it was a electronic document. He signed.
What am I looking at?
To the offer for $699,000 cash.
Jesus.
He requested again the seller.
What am I looking at?
In 24 hours, if they.
What? Okay. Wait. Nice. What am I missing? Is it on the painting? I don't know. On the yellows? What's that? I don't get it. What's it? No? Large, small, large, small, large, small, large, small, large, small. Is that it? Not even an explanation. What is this game called? I need the explanation. This one. Books 3, the 18 levels, chapter 1, Home Sweet Home. So look by the colors. Although each color has 3 books, the book in the middle does not have patterns, while the other 2 do. Same colors and the groups adjacent to them. And their patterns have the same colors as the groups adjacent to them. Sort the books by the height of the horizontal stripe on their covers. Huh? What stripes? I still do not get it. It's from the patterns, but what about the patterns? Hmm. Oh, I think I get it.
If they were accepting the offer.
Damn, that's hard.
So we
There's no
submitted the
way.
offer at around 6 p.m. We were requesting that by
So
6 p.m.
like
the next day,
this.
they let us know if the offer was accepted or not. I watched him sign the offer. I sent the offer back to Scott from my email. All parties had signed. Scott texted us and said, I got it. I'm submitting it. I will let you know what they say.
Oh, the same
Let's go
color.
into part 7. Sorry. Let's go into part 8. Good grief, this is getting
Green,
long.
green, blue, green, blue.
Move on my way.
Green, blue, green, blue.
Okay, so I just want to clear up part 7. Who the fuck did I marry? So, but he did apparently do that, and my aunt was like, "Why will fuck you up?" All right, part 8 of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? So we submitted an offer on the house in Smyrna. I sent it over to Scott, our realtor, and next day comes, Scott asks if we can take a phone call. So he calls us and tells us that the offer was not accepted and the builder did not do a counter offer. We don't exactly know why. We don't exactly know why he didn't accept it, but the bottom line is that we figured out later on that he didn't want to finish the basement.
This,
So the offer was not accepted.
this.
The house fell through. I was okay with that because, again, I knew he had put in an offer. So we continued looking at other houses. We found another house in Smyrna that he really liked. I thought that it was way too big for just the two of us. And so the price of this home was much higher than the $750,000 that Chase had approved for the mortgage. So what he explained to me was that he was willing to do the $750,000 mortgage.
Oh
But he
gosh.
was also willing to put a significant amount of the money in savings on the house, which meant that he was now comfortable going from 750,000 up to about 900,000. Again, his whole explanation was, I have the money where I can put down a substantial down payment, bring down the price of the home, and then basically mortgage the rest of it. So that was now the plan. I was not comfortable with a home over $900,000. But again, keep in mind, I saw the Chase paperwork. So I was like, I just feel more comfortable sticking at the 750,000 mark. That's what you were approved for. Let's go with that. By this point, this is now fall of 2020. We had been talking about marriage. I had my ring. He had made VP at the company. And again, he was calling me every day from work. I need to kind of explain how the company was ran, because when you think VP, you would think he would be in an office. It was a condiment company, so they actually were producing the condiments, and I'm not saying the name of the company on purpose, but they were producing the condiments in this particular plant location. So a lot of times, he would simply tell me that he walked the floor, checking in with his subordinates, basically. Now, how did he go to work? For the most part, at this point, he left before I woke up. However, pretty much he wore dress pants, kind of like a dark navy blue cargo pant,
What is this?
and he had a polo shirt with the company logo on it. what I saw a lot of times is that he would not wear the polo shirt to work. He would wear like a company t-shirt. He would wear rubber sole shoes and the navy blue cargo pants. I didn't think it was a uniform, but it reminded me of what someone would wear when I worked at Amazon, if you're going to be doing manual labor. He didn't go to work sloppy looking at all, but it definitely was not suit and tie. Nowhere near suit and tie. It is fair to note that outside of work, he was a man who he loved to dress. He loved to wear the latest Jordans. He loved to collect watches. He collected a lot of Invicta watches. He loved to collect hats. He wore hats, baseball caps everywhere because he didn't like the shape of his head. So in terms of how he dressed casually, the man, he could dress.
Sharpness?
In terms of how he dressed for work, yeah, he didn't dress like a VP. But his excuse was, I'm constantly walking the production floor, and I can't be in a suit and tie walking the production floor where they're creating the condiments that we're selling. So by this point, again, this is fall. We're still looking at houses. We're still touring houses as much as we can because it is COVID. We had found another house that we really liked and a house that I really, truly wanted to put an offer in on. This was now going to be the second house that we put an offer on. He put in the asking price, I believe, was about $700,000. He put in under asking an offer for about $650,000. I'm guessing, but I'll try to find the house and put it on the story. The reason that house fell through, we found out that the home was sitting on a septic tank. We found out that the septic tank had an issue, and it would have taken about $15,000 to $20,000 to fix the septic tank. The sellers were not willing to fix the septic tank.
Lost recipe.
Personally, I didn't really care for the house that much. I'm the one who was like, I don't really want it. So even though we put an offer in, we had 24 hours where we could pull our offer back. And so we did. Once we found out, I believe it was in the disclosure. And if you're a realtor, please feel free to tell me if I'm using the wrong terminology. But I believe it was in the disclosure that they told us the septic tank needs to be replaced. That's when I was like, nah, I don't want that house. So we pulled out. The house fell through. And so I was fine with it because, again, I was heavily involved. I saw him sign the offer. I knew every step of what was going on. Our real estate agent, Scott, was amazing, but you will see when I get to it where he made a mistake as a real estate agent. So house number 2 fell through. We then moved on, saw a few more houses, and then we get to house number 3. I'm going to pause talking about the houses because now I need to introduce what happened with the cars. Stay tuned. All right, part 11. So for this part, I'm just going to give you some backstory on the family. Pause all the stuff about the house, pause the stuff about the car. This is backstory on his family, my ex-husband's family. All right, follow me. My ex-husband's parents, mom and dad, are both deceased. Mom passed away from cancer. Dad passed away shortly after her. I'm not sure what he passed away from. So he has a number of siblings. He has 2, with his parents, he has 2 brothers. One is older, lives in Philly. One is younger by 2 years, lives in Nashville. He has 2 sisters. One, Shantae, is older, lives in Douglasville with her husband and 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Younger sister Kim is the baby, lives in Augusta with her husband, worked at, I think he told me, Procter & Gamble. That was the story. He had 2 half-brothers. that were through his dad. One brother lived in Baltimore. The other brother lived in Augusta. The brother that lived in Augusta, I have physically met in person, shook hands, hugged, all that. The brother that lived in Baltimore, I have FaceTimed with, talked to him. The brother that lived in Philly, the older brother that he looked up to, I have never talked to him on the phone. I would always talk to him through my ex-husband. So the conversation would be like, hey babe, brother so-and-so said, hey, he didn't call him brother so-and-so. We'll call him John. John said, hey John. I would be in the bathroom doing my hair, brushing my teeth. Hey John. And he would be like, did you hear? He said, how you doing? I was like, I'm good. How's he doing? Cause
I don't know what happened with this, but
and so he would relay back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He talked to John every day from starting around July after the grandmother passed away. He would talk to John every morning. We both would be getting ready for work and he would be on the phone with John. They would be talking for 30, 40 minutes, talking about football, talking about other siblings. They would be talking about cars. It was really like not a big deal. They would talk about the brother in Baltimore. They would talk about the brother in Augusta. And then they would reminisce. This is the conversations I could hear. Let me explain. When I say I can hear a conversation, what that means is I am physically standing near him or next to him where I could hear him with the phone up to his ear talking to someone, because it wasn't me.
Yo, Javier. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you playing or no?
Okay. I may not hear the other person because the phone call may not be on speakerphone. But what I
I'll get
hear
water.
is, for example,
Start it. Javier. Boy, para pegar.
I hear, hey man, what y'all doing? Oh, for real? Y'all barbecuing this weekend? What y'all making? Oh, that's what's up. Nah, I think me and her gonna stay in this weekend because, you know, these numbers is looking crazy with COVID. Yeah, she over here. She's just sitting right here. She watched the TV. Okay, hold on. John said, hey. Hey, John. You heard her? All right, bruh. I just wanted to check in on you. That's the type of conversation I'm explaining. Okay, so I hope that that gives a little more clarity about the type of conversations I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So,
My mom's like, it's stay at this late. Huh? My mom's like, it's stay at this.
Okay, so that's how he would talk to his siblings. The grandmother passed away. He called me around April or May and told me that his grandmother passed away. His grandmother, on his dad's side, had died suddenly.
Listen, my child.
She had symptoms. She went to bed and did not wake up. He was distraught. He was crying. He wasn't eating. He was just sitting there, listening to music, not watching TV, just sad because he was like, you know, my grandmother was always my support system. So from what I saw, it really bothered him. I did not think anything of it. I'm one of those people. If you tell me somebody in your family passed away, I'm gonna believe you because I don't play about that. And I guess I expect other people to. However, that is not the solution. So, family. We talked to he had his sister Shantae who lived in Douglasville. Like I said, she was married with 2 kids. Apparently, so when I had my miscarriage, that was a sister that he was like, my sister will take you to the hospital. Like, that's what family does. Okay? I have never met Shantae.
We're taking Charlie.
I've been on the phone, or excuse me, I've been around him when he was on the phone with Shantae. Heard part of the conversation.
He's doing that for me.
We control Bravo.
He wouldn't be talking to his sister. That's what he said. That's what it sounded like. Now, what is interesting is
fully
that
functional.
We lived maybe
Grenade,
35 minutes away from us. So there were plenty of times that he had invited me to go with him to his sister's house. Okay, let me tell you how total times he invited me was probably 3 times for different barbecues or whatnot. The first time he invited me, I was like, nah, I ain't going because again, COVID.
Enemies taking Bravo.
She's a nurse. Hell. The second time, he was like, yeah, she invited us, but I don't think we should go because COVID. No. The third time, I agreed to go. Okay, y'all go meet your sister, like that'd be great.
Friendly UAV online.
On our way
We're taking
Changing
Charlie.
mags.
to her house, to Douglasville, to go see the sister. We got a phone call.
Enemies taking Alpha.
The phone was always like on vibrate, but he got a phone call. He told me that something came up, and so she had to cancel
Enemies
the
securing
barbecue
Charlie.
to get together.
Friendly UAV location.
And so I was just like, oh, man, you know,
Charlie.
okay, well, hopefully we can go.
Red light.
another time.
Charlie is compromised.
It
Get
was.
it
It
back.
didn't happen close enough for me to have red flags, if that makes sense. But at this point,
Securing
y'all probably
objective,
like,
Charlie.
girl, you so blind.
Stun grenade out.
But again, I can't think anything of it because it's like, okay,
Give me gold, give me forge. I got forge. Let's go, baby. I got
and so we
forge.
just went out to eat, and then he talked to
Hey,
another
tell
brother,
me
the brother
now.
from Augusta that he would have on speakerphone. So it was like, you know, I didn't think anything of it.
Enemy KIA.
Jason, I got forge
The more I talk
camo.
about it, the more I realize, like,
Enemies securing Bravo.
The MTZ
Dumb person,
556.
Objective Bravo is
but
compromised.
it just
Get
never
enemy
dawned
securing
on
Charlie. Taking Alpha.
the things that you have to now investigate.
Alpha
It
secure.
just, it didn't dawn.
Watch your shots.
That is the backstory for, right? Grandmother passed away. 3 weeks later, he called me and told me his uncle had passed
Objective
away
Bravo
from
secure.
COVID. The uncle was
Enemies
tested
taking Alpha.
positive, had to go into the
Enemies taking
hospital,
Bravo.
and he died.
All objectives
It
secure.
was,
Dig in
um,
and maintain Alpha is compromised. Get it back.
It was a bit of a red flag. But
Headshot.
like I said, I didn't play about that.
Securing objective
So
Alpha.
I was
Oh,
just
so
like,
open.
wow. Because of these 2 deaths, he became a
Taking Alpha.
stickler about and when I mean a stickler, wear
Enemy
your
securing
mask,
Bravo.
wear gloves.
Shot. Thank you.
Securing
Was
objective
annoying
Alpha.
about making
Enemies taking
sure
Bravo.
neither one of us lost.
Headshot. Thank you.
So now I'm gonna give you the
Secured all
backstory
objectives.
in regards to
enemy
what he
taking
said
Bravo.
with the expert. Okay, I know.
Taking fire. Get it back.
Anyway, so this is
Good as new. Objective fire.
This is important.
We're losing Alpha. We're taking
Alright.
Charlie.
This is
Taking Bravo.
Getting lit up.
I was told in 2
We've lost Alpha.
I was told
Charlie
that
secure.
his wife. They started dating and subsequently got married. They got married in California.
Securing Bravo.
Don't start with my team.
Securing Charlie.
They apparently had gotten
taking
married
Alpha.
on the
The enemy took Charlie.
downward of the
Enemies taking Bravo.
Taking fire.
house.
Reloading. Watch your shots.
The house was really nice. And basically what
Charlie.
happened was that he came home from work every day.
Enemy KIA.
Early,
Good see.
and his wife,
See.
the man was in the house. He and the man get into it. Her son,
Charlie.
who
Control the objective.
told in 2000,
Get lit up.
she had 2 kids, a daughter and a son.
Drop them.
Friendly UAV online.
See.
My ex-husband.
Behind you. Oh, I got killed to the.
Enemies taking Alpha.
He killed the guy out. Told her the kids were step. The kids were not biological. Those are his stepkids.
That's
She
good.
was like,
We're losing Alpha.
Sniper
See?
down.
Friendly UAV on station.
the kids stayed with her
Enemies taking Alpha.
and then she gets in place. The kids
Taking fire.
he files for divorce
And
in
headshot.
California.
I got the headshot. Let's go.
Yo, Miguel.
And it was an ugly divorce. She was asking for spousal support, all kinds of stuff. And then it turned into, you know, I'll help you with the kids, not child support, but just I will give you some money for the kids because apparently he was very close to the kids and he wanted to keep a relationship with the kids. Their biological fathers, apparently there were 2 fathers. Their biological fathers were not in the picture. So, the divorce starts out contested and ugly, eventually becomes amicable.
Yo.
Eventually they
Yo.
become cordial with each other. So my ex-husband moved. This is all before he ever met me. So I'm telling you the story of what I was told in 2020. So eventually, about 2 years later, is when his job approached him
Media
with the
testing.
opportunity
1 2 1 2
to
1
transfer
2.
to Georgia. And so he took it. New beginning, fresh start. He has family in Georgia. He took it. He told me this story pretty much the second or third conversation we had. So it was always from the beginning that she had cheated. He caught her, and
he had filed for divorce, but he was still close to the kids. They still had a great relationship. I've heard him
There he is.
on the phone with the kids,
Yep.
you know, just encouraging them, helping the 17-year-old like with homework. The kids really apparently wanted to meet me, and I was fine with that. He would send them money, you know, if they needed something, because he loved the kids as if they were his own. I'm telling you the story as I was told it in 2020. So, let's see, around April or May of 2020, he informs me that his ex-wife has moved to Georgia. Apparently, she's staying with her sister in Gwinnett County. So, she has moved to Georgia. The 2 kids are now in Georgia. And so, when he tells me all this, I'm like, so what's that supposed to mean? Now, I will say this. He never made it seem as if she wants him back. He never presented that. It was always, no, you know, we're cool for the kids. We're cool for the kids. But he's never presented that she was trying to get him back. I feel like it's fair to her for me to say that. And again, stay with me. It all comes out. But that was the backstory in regards to the ex-wife. That they got married in California, they divorced in California, and then she eventually moved to Georgia, to Gwinnett County, after he had transferred to Georgia for his job. He did tell me that, you know, every now and then he'll get a text message from her. He told me that he, you know, told her when I was pregnant, he felt like she needed to hear that from him instead of hearing it from the kids. And we got into a bit of an argument about that, but honey, in the big scheme of things, that anyway, so we got into an argument about that. I felt like that's none of her business. But that's the overall backstory of her. So remember, because there will be a quiz, but just remember, he met her in California, married her in California, divorced her in California. She moved to Georgia, to Gwinnett County, after he moved to Georgia. Are we clear? Okay.
Enemies are dropping
Part
into
13.
the area. Watch the skies.
Who the fuck did I marry? So I've kind of given you guys all the backstory. Let's just kind of recap real quick. So I told you how we met. Met in March of 2020. Basically, Georgia got shut down. I keep saying shut down.
Over. Now
Got
you
locked
deployed to
down.
the war zone.
We decided to quarantine together. I know it was crazy. It was crazy.
Let's get that bird
I really
spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. There we are. Head shed gave the green
Yo.
light. We're deploying
Yo.
to the front lines. You're up. Grab your chutes. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Let's roll. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. Mark a drop point for your squad and lead them in.
Where we landing? Turn me up.
Look at that move on it. Oh, you know what?
I wonder why. Crazy.
Why not?
Took a round.
Enemies
Huh?
dropping into the AO.
Why not? You got people dying behind you guys. Oh, I did not make it over there.
Slider.
Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down the rest
shit.
of them.
Stuck.
Taking
Oh, they
fire
got
over
me.
here.
Hostile cluster mine
What?
detected.
Find medical.
Somewhere else? Bruh. Where?
We don't do this thing.
We are returning you to the
Let's
front.
go, I got it.
Earn
Yay!
Hostile mosquito is online.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito. Your squad mate's being tracked as a most wanted target. Eliminate enemies and secure supply caches to get the target off their back.
Let them come, I ain't scared.
Calling in a counter UAV.
You're losing ground. Move it. Copy. Counter UAV deployed. Running interference.
I was gonna
They're
be shot at.
downstairs?
Yeah, they're
There
outside.
somewhere. Two of them.
Oh shit. Man. Oh shit, in here.
Fire! Enemy. Need medical. Target, right here.
Oh, shit. Oh, you
Stay with it. It's nothing.
No, it was 1 second.
Let's regroup and get back up there.
I got knocked down by
Most
my
wanted
own.
contract failed. Your squad mate was
Stupid.
KIA.
Let's check your PP size. Oh, wait, never mind.
Requesting recon flyover!
Think it was on.
Liked him. Thought he liked me. So, I told you guys how we met. Things moved at a rapid pace. Met in March. Moved in together pretty much end of March, beginning of April. Found out I was pregnant in May. Lost the baby in June. Had to have surgery in July. Started looking for houses. Started looking at cars. All this stuff happened literally between March and the end of, and
Check your
August
weapons,
is when
check
I
your
got
gear.
my
We're
car.
holding for deployment.
So, got a car in August. Paid the down payment for that car, which I was shocked by. And no, it was not a BMW or an Audi. It was a Nissan Altima, but I loved that car at the time. So he paid the down payment for that car. Told me he would help me with the car payment. The biggest mistake that I made,
And I'll explain why I say this. The biggest mistake I made was that I signed
If they're
myself
doing
up
some
for
ASMR over there.
a car note where I knew
Or he's probably
I would
eating.
piss
How much you wanna bet?
pay
What?
car note.
Oh yeah,
I knew better.
you're doing
You
some
doing
ASMR.
ASMR?
over
It's
there.
always taught me do
Oh.
that.
I'm reading Chex Mix.
Hear that?
All stations, green light. We are deploying to the war zone.
I like the cheese
I
ones
want
and the
that
honey
bird
ones.
ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates.
I want Chips Ahoy.
There you are. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab
Give
your
me
gear
some.
and shoot. You're up in 3. Enemy activity will be
No.
high. Expect contact early and often.
I'll see you on the other side. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight. All right, soldier, mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it.
How about we go? Fuck it, town again. Get the bounty. I don't want to go get MPG.
Enemy soldier incoming. Positive ID on the bounty targets. Hunt them down.
I'm dead. Yeah, I got 4 kills, guys.
Damn, chill.
Let me guess, they were AFK or whatever you people say.
Of course.
Your squad mates redeploying. Well done.
Someone's in here.
Yeah.
Any
Hostile
shields?
counter UAV overhead.
All bounty targets destroyed. Hell of a job.
Are y'all guys upstairs, right?
Hostile cluster mine active.
There's someone up there.
Using tear gas.
He's down, get him.
Where are you at?
How do you say your name? Havoc.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Havoc?
Yeah, I'm running away.
What does that mean? Havoc.
The gangbangers that are on me.
God!
Confirmed, and we
Just
located
because
the
we're
rest of them.
Mexican don't mean we're gangbangers. Racist fuck.
We get loadout.
Gas
Oh
is
no.
inbound. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Somebody's dropping again.
Damn, these Chips Ahoys are good, bro.
All squad members are in station.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
Somebody took a car.
Oh shit.
Taking effective
No!
fire.
Fuck it, I'll rush. I got like 4 kills already.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Kill confirmed. We located the rest of
Enemy?
Took them round.
Oh, shit.
Sniper's
remaining
done.
operators from that squad.
Oh, I broke my legs. I'll get myself up.
I'll get you. No!
Ah, too late.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Bruh.
Where you at?
No, I killed him.
Enemies deploy the
There
counter
might be another
UAV.
one.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostile mosquito is online.
They're in the all the way upstairs
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
on the roof.
Hostile Guardian is active.
Oh, yep.
Rogue signal broadcast detected. Encrypted signal confirmed.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Decrypt the
there's no
enemy
one, there's no one,
signal
there's no one.
by leading an enemy kills.
How'd you die?
They killed me.
Oh, found him.
Where? The one upstairs?
Oh, dude. I flashed him, I flashed him, I flashed him. Hey,
There was
yo,
one-
but I flashed him.
One on the roof. There was one on the roof.
Oh, I didn't see anyone on the roof.
There,
Enemies
one in the
dropping
ground.
into the AO.
I jumped
Your
down.
squad mates back on station.
I'm going
Good
for my
work.
loadie.
Oh shit!
We're
They
one
gotta
of the
be
top
cheating.
squads. Keep it up.
Hostile Guardian has been
What the hell? I
deployed.
got the wrong one. God damn it. I get the wrong one.
Get ready. You're redeploying.
Yeah, I'm dropping this. Seriously, how the heck?
The wrong loadout?
Yeah. It's because I wanted to try a new gun and I put it in a new.
Gas is moving.
I guess I forgot to
You
save it.
should, you should put on your favorites. And then you could get it real
Picked up a
quick.
trail of an HVT nearby.
I
Locate
don't
and
like doing
terminate
that
the
right
target.
away. I like to test it out first.
Oh, that's what, like, set in your favorites. That you could get your guns, like, real quick.
Someone by the library?
Head to the safe
Someone
zone.
by the green spot.
I don't want to switch my favorites though. I want to keep it as is.
There's loot here.
Oh,
X-ray marked.
Heads up. Target area is now compromised.
Close
Into
one.
the fort. Good kill. Marking the rest
Behind you,
of the
Jose.
squad on your tag
Oh
map.
shit, I'm dead.
Don't shoot me, you
Oh.
bastard!
Hostile
Have you
mosquito
shot
is
it?
online.
bogus.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
You're getting another chance. Make it count. You've got reinforcements inbound.
Target
Someone here,
marked.
my god.
Got attack.
Another car?
So target spotted.
That one.
Hey, I got the other
Got
one.
one too.
Check your fire. Go.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
Hostile Guardian is active.
Fire yourself. Fire yourself.
Go para loadout.
No, look at that.
Oh, it's probably all the way downstairs.
There's other one here.
That's too much of a risk.
Risk it for a biscuit, remember.
Oh no! Too much risk. Too much risk.
Resurgence is about to end. Make it count.
Okay, let me see.
I don't know where it's at.
Right here. Yeah, let's
Got
just like
gas
wait on
moving
the
in.
ground.
No.
I'm gonna die. I am gonna die.
And I'm dead too. Bruh.
Nice.
I'm lagging.
Get to the safe zone.
No.
Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices.
Stay with me, stay with me. There's no
Down to you, soldier. Stay
I
sharp.
lagged all of a sudden.
move up.
Oh, are you lagging too?
Hostile mosquito is online.
He has no shield. Yeah, he has no shield.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Sorry, right there, Harry.
Squad mate's redeploying. Well done. Resurgence has closed. No more second chances. Only 25 remain.
Right here.
Supply crates are restocked.
Two of 'em.
Advise you load up now.
X-ray marked.
Yeah.
There's people behind this
Be
house.
advised, enemies deploy to buy station.
Is there a way to go up there? Yeah.
They're upstairs.
I'm upstairs.
Gas is closing in.
Oh no, right here.
Enemy here.
Oh, I don't see that stuff along the way.
Enemy soldier incoming. Move to the safe zone.
God damn it.
Your little bike station thing. You get me? Oh, but never mind. Drone.
Oh shit, they're shooting.
Fire.
Over here.
Nice. Oh.
Oh no!
There's someone there?
Where I died, like across the way, like in front.
Hostile guardian has been deployed.
Right here. Right there where I marked it, somebody's over there. They shot me.
Alright. We'll still be encircled over here in this corner.
I don't want stupid. Oh no! They're still over there.
Oh,
Leave, just leave. You're gonna camp right there.
Be advised, resurgence is no longer active.
pussies.
It's for keeps. Gas is inbound. It's down to 10. Win this thing.
Shit. Oh shit, I think they saw me.
3 squads left in the war zone. Stay alert. 4 remaining.
Are you lagging?
No.
My screen is showing that you are.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I made it.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
I'm fucking dead.
Oh, they have to come up. They have to come up. Ah, don't go down.
Oh shit. No.
5 remained. You were close. Failure ain't safe. Just an opportunity to do better. All teams, extraction is inbound. Get hooked in and stand by. Here comes the snap. Good hook.
Bitch! Ah,
Yes.
I went to the bathroom.
Oh, you can't.
Okay, there you go. Let's see what we do.
Gear up fast, we're about to get evil. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemies dropping into the AO. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Prep for dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move.
This ain't for real.
There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. You're up. Grab your chutes. You are cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
I'll see you on the other side. Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that flexibility.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Your squad mate is a most wanted target. Eliminate threats and secure supply caches to reduce the time of the contract.
No. Downstairs, have you? It's going up.
I know, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, I'm leaving.
Stay alive. Okay, going back.
Hello, how are you?
Surging. Go get
I
your
am under
revenge.
the water. Please help me, I'm too much crazy.
Oh shit, me goes far as fuck.
I had to dip, sir.
Oh shit, what the hell?
Marking sniper rifle. Scrap. This one's bleeding.
That was you, Harry.
It's okay, step bro. I'll get you, my love. Whoa, chill.
Let me get some ammo. Drop it, Heavy.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I mean armor, armor.
Which one do you need?
Armor. Drop the bag. Didn't you grab a box?
Huh? Oh yeah.
Armored boat marked.
Oh, there's two of them.
Reload.
Oh, there's four.
Oh.
Effective fire.
Heavy
Give
didn't
us
even
all.
try.
Alright, bye.
Time for Mimi's.
Okay,
You're
bye.
losing ground.
Yeah, I
Move
mean
it.
me.
You kept your squad mate alive. Most wanted contract.
Bro, where's Miguel? Miguel just left us like a little bitch. So like, fuck you. I don't need you. That hurt it.
I'm most wanted. What are you expecting to do?
You're not.
All right, your squad.
Four,
in the
four,
safe
four,
zone.
four, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh shit, upstairs.
Oh!
They're downstairs.
What the heck?
Fuck out of here.
Getting touched.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh my god, bro.
Over here.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Go get
I'll
him.
follow you over behind you.
We'll get load out.
Oh, that's so.
Oh, they're gonna camp it. They're gonna camp it.
Ah. I died. Every one of you died. Someone gotta say something, bro.
Didn't you hear them? They're right here.
Stand by for redeployment. Located. Detecting an encrypted transmission. Prep for
Dropping down.
orders.
They're dropping down.
To decode the signal, prioritize opening loot caches. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, shit, shit.
I downed them.
I'm down here.
Target down. Marking the rest
Like
of
somewhere
them.
by the loadout.
Kill confirmed, and we located the rest of them. One of the top squads. Keep
This whole
it up.
team down there, Javier. Oh shit, they're
There's no
coming
point
towards
of-
me.
I don't even have a gun.
18 seconds. Wait 18 seconds. Well, get money. Go buy it later.
You got reinforcements inbound.
Give me your money, Jose.
I'm over here.
Oh, we get that. We get that.
We good. We got a lot.
Here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, right here.
One climbing the ladder, outside.
Ah, shit. I forgot.
Get ready to receive coordinates for a valuable weapon crate.
Ah.
Nice.
Gas is closing in. You're back on station. Go get after it. Maintain your position for squad eliminations. Keep pushing. Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Some of your squad's outside the safe zone.
So are we getting this loaded or what?
Yeah, I'm getting it. Protect me. Cover me.
Love me.
Hostile Guardian is active.
Got a munition box.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Chippy, get a armor. 'Cause we don't need it.
Oh, I have one.
Oh, it's on the roof. Dig on the roof.
I don't know.
God dang it, Hamlet.
Here's the box.
Yeah, I'm dropping the oh shit. Quick, over here. Over here.
Oh. I'm getting shot at.
Oh, shit, me too.
Buy station prices are adjusted.
Right here.
Y'all coming back?
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
Time for vengeance. You're redeploying. Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
I'll go for loadout.
Mosquito is online.
Oh, shit. They're still camping it.
I'm sorry, motherfucking grandkid. You should land over here and get your stuff right away.
You got gas moving in. Enemies dropping into the AO.
I was gonna do the gas.
No way. Oh, he fucking got me with the ray gun.
Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
There's some guy that has a ray gun. Yes.
Yeah, they did some like zombie thing.
Ah.
25 are still active in the AO. You've got 10 squads active in the field. It's a valiant effort. Keep your head up. Return to base for debrief.
dale, dale.
Have your starter.
Oh no, no, no.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.
Ah, thank you.
Who's sick?
Not me.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
I was, but not no most. I'm not gay no most.
The video's funny as fuck.
Huh?
That video?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gay no more.
All stations, this is Shadow 01.
You think smoke grenades are
Deployment to the
good?
war zone has been authorized.
For distraction only.
Prep for dust off. We're up in 3 mics. Let's move. There you are. We got the green light. You're going to the war zone. Grab your gear and shoot. You're up in 3. Rules of engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
Let's roll. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad in the fight. Mark a drop point for your squad and lead them in.
Let's check. Where?
Is that town again?
Enemy soldier incoming.
We're going town. Yeah, I thought we were fine. Okay, come in here.
Supply boxes marked.
Yes,
Secure
right,
those
boss.
locations.
Moscow, gas incoming!
Oh, what the hell?
Counter UAV overhead.
Go through gas.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the
Yay! Yay!
Real.
One supply box
Yay.
down. 2 remain.
On the roof.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Took a round!
On you guys.
One supply box
Yay.
remaining. Go and secure that daggone thing.
Why my shit doing that?
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Come
Bro,
on,
I got a
Come
yay
on,
already,
please.
bro.
They're right there for like 10 seconds.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Down. Marking the rest of them. Contract complete. All supply boxes secured.
Fuck you. Chip it, chase him, chase him. Oh, he's gonna come back,
Enemies deploy the counter UAV.
Oh.
No more.
I'm not gay no more, bro.
Stay relentless and secure a victory. Gas is inbound.
Just give me the money.
Oh shit.
What the freak?
They're downstairs, they're downstairs.
No more. That one.
Got you.
Mosquito is online.
Ah, in one shot.
I engaged no more.
Crazy. Guys, you actually gonna leave me die here?
Your
Alright,
squad
thank
made
you.
it to the
Oh
safe
shit.
zone.
Guys, just give me the money. I'm gonna buy loadout. Give me the money.
Alright.
Our counter UAV is active. Hostiles deploy the mosquito. Hostile mosquito is online.
Cover me. Cover me.
He's down.
Kill. Marking the rest
One
of
more.
them on your attack map. Get hunted.
Friendly mortar.
Nah, I just did that, dude.
Loadout drop inbound.
So
Kill confirmed. Located the rest of them.
Hit the loadout instead. They couldn't get it.
You have the money.
I know, but the loadout's right here. And fuck.
Hostile Guardian is active.
Oh, I'm dead.
Buy UAV or something then.
Yeah, but there's somebody here.
where's the money at?
I have it.
Oh, then get the loadout.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Hold on, they're shooting.
Rogue signal broadcast detected. Encrypted signal confirmed. Collect the highest stockpile of cash to
Where
unlock
they
the
at?
broadcast signal.
No more.
The loadout's right here.
I'll be right there. Oh, no, we need it.
Oh, you bitch. Yummy.
I know we're near you.
Got loot here. Cancel my last.
Going on top.
Right, taking effective fire.
We're outside the top squads. Let's push harder to break
Got
in.
some loot here.
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
I
Enemies
got
are
somebody
dropping
downstairs.
into the area. Watch the skies.
No, I'm not.
Oh, hell nah.
Right there, there.
I see it.
Movement. Scratch that.
Upstairs. So it's a whole team upstairs, bro. She just gave her position up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, take it.
Oh shit, fucking got me. Who got me?
Oh, I downed somebody.
Failure ain't
How?
fail. It's just an opportunity to do better.
How?
You tell me, you died.
Got gas moving in.
Ain't no way.
go to the bathroom, be fast.
Jose.
What's up? You can start it. What do you think it's gonna take long?
It's gonna take it on, maybe.
Start it.
7?
At least 2 people I could kill with this gun.
Start it heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only kills you're gonna get.
Alright, got you.
Use this time for some target practice. Real thing's coming soon.
Hey, yo, bitch. Alright, what up? What up, yeah?
Enemy soldier incoming.
Since I might be staying at your house tomorrow, if I can pay for you and give you a ride, do you want to go skating?
What are we playing? Why are you guys not talking?
Enemies dropping into the AO. time's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I want that bird ready in 3 mics. Relay those coordinates. There we are. Head shed gave the green light. We're deploying you to the front lines. You're up. Grab your
Why
shoots.
do the characters walk
Rules of
like women?
engagement are simple. Weapons free on all threats.
I don't
That's
know.
true.
No, like all of them, even Shredder, it walks like a woman, like all feminine.
Crazy.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster. Your team leader.
Right here,
Set a
fuck
drop
it.
point for your squad, soldier.
Where? Wait, where'd you ping it?
Yellow.
Where's yellow? I can't see yellow.
In blue.
Supply box is located. Move to secure. Supply box secured. 2 to go. Two supply boxes secured. 1 remaining.
Oh, I think that one's gonna be on the ground.
Enemy here.
All supply boxes secure. Contract complete.
And no more yay.
Enemy in this area. Frag out.
They're across. Bless you. You got enough for a loadout. That's if I get them to home.
Go get it, Javier.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
What?
The loadout.
Let's get a loadout.
I need a little bit more money.
Boy, we have
Oh, yeah,
enough.
we have it.
150 and 500. Tell me where to drop it.
You're losing
Right
ground.
here.
Move it.
Cancel my last.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Oh, I better not land on top. God damn it, honey.
Oh shit.
Look around.
Goodbye, UAV.
Chop your
I
money.
want to get,
All squad members are in the safe zone.
contract. Get more money.
Hostile counter
Give me money on
UAV
the bike.
overhead.
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your TAC map.
Oh, got you. Here.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Need recon
Popping
overhead.
it.
Well, I wasn't even paying attention, just fucking landed.
Anybody got extra ammo?
Supply
on
box
you?
secured. Move on to the next one.
Target right here.
Right, the White House.
Target marked.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
You seen that? Need armor?
2 supply
I got
boxes
it
down.
right
1 to
on the
go.
box. I'm dropping it.
There's some
Armor
here.
box.
Target spotted.
Contract complete. All supply boxes found. Enemy destroyed. Use your TAC map to hunt down
Someone
the
down
rest
here.
of them.
Possible enemy here. Scratch that.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Oh, watch out, I think they're behind us. Or underneath us.
Detecting an encrypted transmission. Prep for
There
orders.
are underneath us.
Collect the highest stockpile of cash to unlock the broadcast signal.
Enemy precision airstrike. Find cover.
Oh,
Come back and get my boat. Bring the boat to me. I'm flying to...
We're outside the top squads. Let's push harder to break in.
What'd this do?
it's a decoy.
There's a new decoy?
We're good right here, right?
Gas is moving. All right, your squad's in the safe zone. We've got 10 squads active in the field. There are 24 enemies active. Kill them all.
Too quiet.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced.
My gas mask. I got two more shirts with me.
Got a UAV.
I'm gonna go with this.
People over here.
Resurgence is about to end. Make
I
it
got
count.
ammunition and armor.
Gas is closing in.
Gotta go.
Not really, we're still safe right here. Until the next circle.
All squad members are in the safe zone. Fire sale's over. Adjusting prices.
I need more bullets.
Get the ammo crate right here.
You saw that one video?
The one with the 2 girls in the cup? Yeah.
I don't even think Javier knows who that is.
No, the guy that said I need more bullets.
We're talking about
Jose, Jose,
What?
remember he disconnected?
Oh yeah, I think so. I forgot how what video that was. You have a sniper?
Resurgence is deactivated. This is the end game. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
We'll push left since
Damn,
there's people
kill.
left. Oh shit, it's a car around us.
Ooh, damn.
Guys, the gas.
Somebody get those armor box. Just picked up a pizza box.
Oh shit! Someone by me.
Where?
I'm going back, I'm going back.
Get in.
Where's the UAV?
Me.
Oh, he's right here, he's right here.
Gas is inbound.
Right here.
There we go.
The safe zone is far from your location. Get moving,
Time to move
pronto.
up, time to move up.
Behind us.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO. Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Stay on top, stay on top.
Hostile counter UAV overhead.
I heard
Oh,
them,
my
I heard
smoke
them.
bombs. Bro, I dropped them.
I saw the light there.
Friendly mortar strike on the way.
Yeah, I know, but bro, I got no plates. I'm only
I'm
in
over.
line.
Oh, you have to come here, you have to come here.
Five squads still operational in the AO.
Did you?
Oh shit, gonna be a fight,
You're losing ground. Move it.
You
Head
have
to the
gas
safe
mask?
zone.
Yeah.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Move to the gas, move to the gas, move to the gas.
Guys, I don't.
Friendly mortar strike inbound.
I'm looking at the left, someone look at the right. I'm looking at the-
You made it to the top 10.
Are they on the ground?
3 squads left in the war zone.
Okay,
Stay
so-
alert.
Go on the ground. You're down on the ground.
Top 5. Bring home the win.
There you go.
Oh wait, someone survived? Oh, what the hell?
Got him.
Primary
Nice.
objective
You
complete.
won.
Good work.
Let's go.
All teams.
Oh,
Extraction
yeah.
is inbound.
One kill.
Get hooked in and stand by.
True.
Here comes the snap.
Yeah, I have to do everything.
Good hook.
tell the tale. That's what I'm talking about. Let's review. You fight through hell and not a scratch on you. Good shit. Teamwork. You know I love that shit. Got ourselves a sharpshooter here. No rest for the wicked. Let's get back to work.
One more.
What happened?
One more. Then I'm out.
You got cut off. What'd you say?
I said one more, because then I'm gonna get off.
Órale, pues. Dale, dale, dale.
Me too, cause I got screwed.
Let's do it back.
It's our second one, right?
I think so, yeah.
You should buy a PC, Miguel.
Oh, no.
Get a PC.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemies dropping into the AO. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Let's get that bird spinning. Finish up. We're airborne in 3. Gang's all here. Word came down. We are green to go. So gear up and grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. Enemy activity will be high. Expect contact early and often.
Let's get this done. Resurgence. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster. All right, soldier, mark a drop point for your squad and go get after it.
31.
Let's get the working enemy.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Motor straight.
Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations.
Sniper's got us sighted.
box secured. 2 to go.
Target.
2 supply boxes secured. 1 remaining.
Hostile Guardian is active. Friendly mortar strike on the way.
On me.
Inbound. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map.
Oh shit!
Objective fire.
Downstairs.
Right.
Over here, inside downstairs.
Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Hey, yeah, played for a while.
Gas is closing in.
There was one in the room where he jumped out.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Honor your money.
Oh,
Oh shit!
I need an adult.
Fire. Check fire. Check fire.
Confirmed, and we located the rest of them.
I'm dead down. Somebody get me.
Going.
Hold on. There's 2 people downstairs.
Pimp in distress.
No!
Oh, 2. There's 2 people.
Crash him.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Oh shit!
Your squad mates redeploying. Well done.
Fuck. No! This one's down.
Move in here.
No! Motherfucker.
Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Resurging. Go get your revenge.
Okay, oh my.
It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy. Rogue signal broadcast detected. Encrypted signal confirmed.
No.
Collect the
Why
highest
me?
stockpile of cash to unlock the broadcast signal.
20 seconds. Wait 20 seconds.
Watch that. Not that.
Open boxes or something.
There's someone in here with me.
No, it's not,
Steve.
bro.
Hostile mosquito is online.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Oh my god, it's a black man.
Oh shit, I didn't even see our reward downstairs, bro.
Time for load up.
That's one.
Stay marked.
There's 3.
Never mind, load up is not safe.
Flash incoming!
We're outside
They're gonna
the top
camp that
squad.
bitch.
Harder to break in.
Bruh.
You're getting another chance. Make it count. Your squad mates redeploying. Well done.
Oh, good, we're not going to load out.
Gotta buy our own.
We have enough.
Get ready to receive coordinates for a valuable weapon crate.
Drop the man. Drop the man.
You got gas moving in. Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Oh shit.
Sniping, they're sniping.
Friendly counter UAV is online.
Somebody buy ammunition back.
Good to go.
Here.
Ammunition.
Zone.
Got one.
Dropping ammo.
There's some plates this day, have you? Okay, we gotta go. Oh, cover fell.
No.
Oh, they're watching up with this.
Oh shit.
I don't see him. I marked him, but he's parachuted down.
Crap.
Yep, I'm getting shot at.
Me too.
This team is flying right there. Oh, hello.
Cracked him.
Yeah. I hear somebody.
Fire sales
Copy.
Come back.
prices are adjusted.
I got
We
one
got
out
10
here.
squads active
Dropped
in the
him.
field.
Oh, no, good.
Oh, he's down.
below.
Don't get him,
I'm
hurry.
gonna go first.
He's down.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
At least someone get me, bro.
If I could have been... That should be good.
Oh shit, someone's over there. Oh shit, there's a team over here too. Oh, they left. On their left.
Behind the tree.
Resurgence window is ending. Watch your six.
I saw a precision strike right here, but I can't fucking find it.
Dude, how?
Gas is moving.
There's someone there in the building. Let me go. We're here. Let's go through a bomb.
I'm going straight.
Safe zone's a ways out. You need to get moving. You got reinforcements inbound. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
Oh shit. Are we stuck?
Yes,
dead.
I'm going upstairs.
Oh, there's gas mask. One bastard! God damn it, you run like me.
There's people on the right.
Enemy sniper.
I got the wrong gun.
Yeah, one's down. He's gonna pick him up. Oh, close him, pick up him.
Got him.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting. Be advised, resurgence is no longer active. This is for keeps. Supply crates have been restocked. Load up.
Oh, I'm getting my respawn again?
It's clear in here where I'm
Let's
at.
go. I thought it was disabled.
I think you died just in time.
I'm going up.
Oh, I thought you hit him.
Your squad mate's back on station.
I'm so safe. It's not
Good work.
safe.
No, I'm in the gas.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Someone up there with him again?
Gas is inbound.
Someone was outside there.
It's me.
advise you head to the safe zone. You got a lot of ground to cover.
Oh shit. People on their left. Watch out, Miguel. Me have you.
Alright. There you go.
Oh shit, right here. Oh shit, behind us, Miguel.
Look up, find medical.
No.
Less than 25
bye guys.
still standing.
Alright.
We lost that one, but we'll
I'm
get
out
those
too.
some bitches next time.
Later. Oh my god, that was so close. How many kills did I have? 4? Not bad. Alright, GG's.